Hello everybody, this is Lord.agion with another Goo Replay. This time I have my mic on, and probably when I get done with a couple more Goo Replays, I'll go back and recast those Company Heroes 2 replays. One problem when I cast Company Heroes 2 replays is the fact that the replays have more, not only they're longer, but they also consume more memory because it's more graphics, I say. But it's not very, well, what's it called? Optimized graphics. So though there are more graphics to look at, since there are more graphics, they take up much more memory, and that's why I can't really get them done. Well, can't really upload them that fast since my upload speed's quite crap. I only have a 3 megabit upload, which is really bad. It takes Goo Replay about 600 minutes on average to upload that, which is about 8 hours, I think. No, 600 minutes, that's 10 hours. And it takes Company Heroes 2 Replay about 2,000 up to 3,000 hours to upload. That's a lot, just to say the least. Oh, I probably should introduce the players. In the bottom left side, we have Pluck. This time playing as I think I cast him as being a human player before. Well, we originally spawned up here, I think. We have, Zoglike. Best guy. TY. I think that's thank you. Interesting, a bit braggy, I think, with his name. We might see some early aggression seen. Oh, this trident might be able to do. Oh, there's enough for 2 small proteins. Did he see that? No, he didn't see into the bush, I don't think. Immediately, Zoglike sees the. Oh, we got that graphical glitch again where it leaves behind, like, the goo itself. It's all due to the fact that it's because of the replay file, not due to the fact that there's, from the game itself. Originally when this game was released, there was no replay system. It sort of stinks, which sort of actually killed it from growing quite a bit, since the community couldn't really cast videos, which then, how Minecraft started out is, why Minecraft grew so big, it was because all the people who originally got the game, the people here got the game, and they started making YouTube videos, which then increased the popularity, and then made its whole big. Let's click on them drovers. Talking about these, I don't see any missing ones, so nice snipe on the extractor. The mother goo is back up here. He could, yeah, another mother goo. Probably going to take this. That graphical glitch. Now he has the high ground advantage for that brief moment, allows him to get some first shots on a revolver, which is nice, though he already has a force probably to overwhelm them easily. Nice anti-heavy sentinel for defense. These drovers are all low in health. He's pulling back the low health ones, trying to let them regain health. He just needs to pull back. Sure, he has his main damage dealers, but he doesn't have anything to take the damage of those drovers. Anti-heavy sentinel here, probably to regard the extractor that's going to be replaced. He could have replaced the extractor over here, get 2 refining there. That's what this pool is designed for, 2 refining. Though it does mean you use up the resources twice as fast. But he does have the other refinery up here, which is very good. You got 2 versus 2 in refining wise. Actually, yeah, 2 and 2. But I was saying before, since Grey Goo didn't have the replay system up earlier, it made it harder, and pretty much people didn't try, of making Grey Goo casts earlier, which resulted in probably less popularity than the game truly really deserved. I love this game. It's just so... Oh, it's so... A lot of it's just so simple, but it's so good to go back to simple. I am not really a fan of the Starcraft series and multiplayer. I love the lore, the campaign, but for multiplayer, it's just... Usually people don't even try to go creative and just spam Marines, or or I can never get out the point, like because my micro wasn't good enough. Well, probably the macro wasn't good enough. I'm good with micro, bad with macro. And in this game, the economy system's much easier to deal with since build a refinery, get the resources. Don't have to worry about building harvesters to go along with it. Because in this game, if you have a refinery all the way down here, the extractor could be at the top of the map over here, and it will maintain the 10 credits if you put in correctly the inside. 10 credits per second. Looks like the Goo player, Zoglike, is trying to be more and more aggressive, but at this point he's just sort of throwing away his units. Sure, he does have 4 Mother Goos, but he's facing against 3 hard refinery human player and soon to be 4th one, so he's being meet up on 1-on-1, which is a bad thing for a Goo player. A nice sniping from the bush is pretty good. Very aggressive Goo player, but to a point. Soon the human player will be matching with economy, which is a very bad thing. Harvester goes up, realizes it's not a refinery, then gets sniped. He needs an additional extractor over here, seeing the extractor over here was destroyed. He could get another one there for that additional eco, but he's up the 4 versus 6 economy, which is very good. The Goo units tend to be not as cost effective compared to the human and the beta units, but then again they have much better economy options, which gives that negative homos. People always think the Goo faction is overpowered, but their units, their drover is not that great. Though it is doing quite a bit of damage here, but there's just not enough drovers. Seeing that it's being balled up, look how these drovers actually can rip apart a ball due to the fact that there are move and shoot shotguns basically put. Got a nice harassment area, trying to use the Striders to take out the extractor again. But now we have a lot of revolvers out. Almost got the snipe on that Strider, but almost is not good enough. Probably using this, he could probably take the small proteins, put it on top here, so to spot the uh, revolvers easily. Oh, look at this. He's going for a flank. He's going to surround and overwhelm those revolvers. That's going to be a very good play. Probably could have brought these up a bit sooner. But look at that. Surprise! Shred all those revolvers before they get any of their DPS out. Now he's taking all his revolvers, shooting down the rocks. Seeing the Goo player can just use small proteins to climb up these ledges, not through the water though, but up the ledges. So leaving those rocks is a good choice for him. Problem is with drovers, they don't have much DPS versus buildings. Though with that amount, they can look at that splash damage. Now this is how you use drovers. You get a large ball of them to fight another large ball. Though, as you can see, these weren't exactly balled up as much, so not as many of them was taken out. Ready to camp the forest. And look at the Goo player. He has almost maxed out Mother Goos versus the human player who still, I think, is on... The human player is at 5 refinery. So soon the Goo player will get to the point that he will overwhelm with numbers. Building an anti-heavy sentinel, but the problem is Striders. Well, there's probably enough Striders here to one-shot it. Maybe take a follow-up shot to destroy it. Monitor here, the scout, not doing much, so it needs to be moving around a bit more to get more scouting. If you want to scout out the Mother Goos, you already know there's a good chance they'll be on top of Catalyst fence. Got a Radiant here. I thought Radiant's detect stealth, apparently not. Only the... You can't spam tier 1 versus Goo. Well, I'm not. Yeah, he is getting Gladys out, but... Revolvers. Is that... There's a bit of a spelling error. That's why I got confused at first. Perhaps this guy isn't English-speaking origin, but I know on the Command & Conquer series, a lot of people are not from, well, most of y'all who probably listening to me are probably from the United States, but most people in like the Command & Conquer community, well, so what's left of the Command & Conquer community is that are not, actually not from the United States. For example, Green Zero is Australian, Master Leaf I think is British, Unleash UA, I think he's Russian. Oh no, wait, UA, that's Ukrainian. Bonus Shrew, he's Russian, I think. Though I haven't seen Bonus Shrew for a while. I think he retired from Command & Conquer. That's a lot of small proteins. Got the Striders getting nice beginning bush. Oh, look at this. Comes down the mountain. Oh, he could have... Now that's a lot of drovers. I would say he could have sat on top of him with the small proteins and killed them all. But he didn't. Now you can take out these extractors, which would basically ruin the economy. And you can't really expand out this way because there's some Striders there that intercept at any scouts for extractors once again. We got these Striders poking away at these extractors. Good choice. Now these howitzers are Well, he's trying to get some more howitzers up, but the problem is he doesn't have enough numbers to protect them. Well, he only has one howitzer. Oh, there's one, two, perhaps a third one there. Two Gladys there. But he has reached the point where the Goo player just corralled him in. It's over. Yeah, it's definitely over. Obvious. I think that's obviously. These drovers come in to flank the howitzers. Striders, yep. Though that engagement, though I severely thought it would favor the Goo player, not so much. She did a quite good job of holding it off, but however, holding it off is not what you want to do. You need to go on the attack. Here we go. We got a Proto Purger starting to build. It's far from being complete. By the looks of the replay time, it's going to be well over before it actually gets finished. Purger. I'm just bad with acronyms. He says it'll be done at 1830. OFC on the... I don't know what OFC means. Yeah, I hate acronyms. That's why I usually spell out not... Only acronyms I probably use is LOL. And by the way. But everything else, I spell out completely. Nice person for the destructors, but then again, this game's just over. That's a lot of destructors. Once that upgrade for the destructors end, it's game over. You said it'll be done at 8:30, but it isn't halfway done at 8:30. What is the build time of the Proto Purger? I think it's 6 or 7 minutes. It takes 6 or 7 minutes to build it. Hand of Rock I think takes 4, and the Alpha I think takes 5. That's a lot of large proteins. Yeah, he was like, yeah, he saw this army. He probably see all these, whatever he saw. Nah, I can't really see what he sees. But yeah, that game was just over. He was surrounded, he was out-armored. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. Well, this is Lord.agion bringing you, signing off with another... Man, I really need to get a good, like, ending thing. The only thing I have is this is Lord.agion signing off.